Okay, so I'm gonna go and do some studying for the next hour. Wish me luck. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go on to the site right here, Quizlet. Pull a few Quizlet questions. This is gonna be interesting. No, it's not about midterms. It's about praxis. Please get your facts straight, praxis. Or I'm gonna clobber you. Just kidding. Okay. Let's see. Carry the O press in. Nope. United the press. Person, place, or idea. Composers typically use the following music modes to convey sadness. Minor mode. A loud, forceful, and fast sound tends to convey which of the following mood. Passion. Which major pedagogy develops a system of music education? Delos. When encouraging a difficult passage, how do musicians effectively practice this passage? Dealing with a difficult passage. Okay, what would my teacher, Dr. Miranda, tell me if I deal with a difficult passage on the snare or on the marimba? What would he tell me to do? I'm gonna think back. Play it as fast as possible. No. Not even dreaming of it. It is no. Studying it away from the instrument. No. Head to the note. Okay. If I was Dr. Miranda and it was me in the classroom, I would personally believe, and this is any music teacher, and it's not just him. And yes, he knows he gets a what in the world because I'm about to say it. Because I know you're about to come unglued. If I say, what in the world, Dr. Miranda? You would have me play my piece slowly. And I know you've done that with Yellow After the Rain. You've done that with every piece that I had a recital on or a jury on. It was based on lessons. It was to play it slowly and thoughtfully. Because what we are trying to do, we're trying to correct the mistakes. Because if you don't correct the mistakes, you're going to keep having such bad habits. And sometimes only thing you're just doing is learning from error and learning errors, not, you know, and it gets tougher to fix. Playing slowly. Which of the following instrument groups would an orchestra most likely choose to represent a lush canvas of passionate sound? Brass? No, strings. Okay, so you're like, alright, strings. Which of the following articulations of best evoke a sense of raindrops? Schistato. Musical phrasing, contour, and line can be both analogous to cadence and inflection of language and narrated. The Fibonacci sequence in mathematics can be seen all of the following except syncopation. Didn't know. Okay. A performer's decision to add dynamic intent with a certain music piece conceptually is similar to a painter's No, just okay. The structure of sonata for music can be seen similar to which narrative structure? Okay. Okay, so what sonata form is ABA, which meaning, okay, we start up in the exposition being the first part, that is the A. Then it goes to contrasting middle, that is called the B. And it goes back to A, it brings it all back to recapitulation, so that is C. The overtone series can be best understood with the context of what scientific physics, which movement in music is parallel to the movement in visual arts led by painters such as Monet, Cézanne, Degas, Manet, and Renoir, which movement impressional right? What's that? The rhythms of music related to steps taken in dance. Their career in the music business world includes the following that uh, uh, vocalist, publicist. Okay, didn't know that one. Which of the following careers is concerned with overseeing and promoting the health of performing arts medicine? Which of the following coursework will be important to aspiring technology? What is the minimum education requirement in okay. Alright. Bachelor's degree in music and or say you get a bachelor's degree in music, you also have to have a proper certification to teach. What are the main incentives for aspiring performers to compete in local, regional, and national competitions? Opportunities. Which of the following is most secure job in music? Extensive opportunities to tour, record, and perform in high-profile ceremonies such as military, a career in publicist. Which of the following best be a music producer with a career advancement in a increasingly competitive environment? Oh, diversify. Which of the following is the monotheatic composition in the single subject echo to the Stropberg form? Which of the following should be done before harmonizing a given analysis? Which of the following teachings is beginning improvisation? Syncopation? Imitation. Which is oblique, where one stays the same while it moves up and down. Contrary moves in the same, the opposite direction. View. invitation. Alright, so parallel motion is it moves same direction. Similar motion moves in similar. Was the name of the Holly digital doll? No, Minnie. Which is the pinky wait. Which Trumpet used another brand of streaming while on mute. But still. Shit. Best. Well, the bucket root is a salted tone, which is the name of the plant. Handhorn, which is a colony with a chord played note by note. Successfully instead of simultaneously. Arpeggio. Because arpeggios are broken down triad, and that is the way we go with that word. As a general rule, how often to the piano? Oh no, 2 to 4 times. What is the name of the soft tissue at the top of the mouth? Bellowing. What physiological changes are happening to previous students when they avoid class? The bucking mute is assaulted. What is the epiglottis? They are cards for vocal cords which denote a flap. Uvula. Uvula. Larynx. Larynx. Glottis is the nasal pass. Okay. Epiglottis. So they're fleshy. At what developmental stage does the larynx have the highest placement in the puberty? Infancy. Okay, what kind of dumb question is this one? I want to talk to this person. And what's the name of the range of vocal ability is? A range in which most of the vocal parts hit. No. Yes, sir. Well, style. What is it and the tenor voice? So B infancy. The general range of the bass voice. E to C. If a singer does not control the rhythm isolation, what common tightens, chest collapse. How the sopranos maximize vocal trot at high frequencies achieve a vibrant sound. Rinse the tongue, brush them off, and the tip of the tongue especially use the bottom teeth for the most bass pleasant result in the song. That's it. Oh. Where the system of no teeth reading the combined hand motion. Solfege? If a vocal student saw the practice joining, what you have the problem of singing with a tape note? Take a deep breath, or many counts as possible, and hold the breath out and let the S start as many counts as possible. Example, what kind of vocal will warm up? So breathing. Okay. Yeah. The pyramid model, balance and blend. Okay. So but vocal reference is important and effective in a solo performance because well projected. How we're doing. Okay, not too bad. What you find choral singing is best suited for homophonic pieces. Okay. What are the benefits of sexual rehearsal as opposed to having a full rehearsal? Because the sectionals can't fine tune their parts. A conductor's conductor heavy, slower movements with grave expression on the face. Require one sounding mood to come from darker and somber. What is not an aspect of the score, conductor needs to learn when preparing a score. Publisher? How can conductors promote cultural diversity in their music performance? Oh, okay. How should conductors' elbows be positioned? Away from the body. Okay, forgot that one. Okay. What is the main role of the free hand when conducting an ensemble? Balance. Musical reinforcement. What is the following when what is the following when the second segment goes into modulating? Proper voice leading of a line progression usually features which the following structure. Which the following improvisational tools is a dialogue structure. Question and answer. When arranging music, what groups of instruments best function as creates rhythmic flourish? Brasses, which define notation allows musicians to notate. Alright, so I'm gonna say Sibelius. How should conductor's elbow be positioned? Oh, slightly away from the body. Okay. What is the mean role of reinforcement? Oh. Oh, wait. Which component of a string instrument generates the bridge? The strings. Oh. Which, when a bow moves faster than a string instrument with greater pressure, which getting first. Beginning tells this for the ultimate armament was like a cause in the problem. Richard Font is not a double reed clarinet, but is a helpful technique for women students developing good in long tones. Strings. Long tones. A beginning clarinet student plays the flute with a small and weak tone, which is causing the problem. With the following instruments from the brightest to darkest timbres: red horn, flugelhorn, trumpet, trombone. Okay. Okay. For valve, brass instruments, how often should all be replaced? Before winter fall, most likely cause for trumpet students pitch to fall flat at the ends when musical phrases. Because which percussion instruments play by tuning two objects together? Vereno? No. Sure, okay. Okay. Percussion idiophones. They're played by mallets. Jeff on marimba, Grand Balance is the most independent for most receivers. High system. Richard Fox mostly causes positive sound resistance to get hammering. Instrumental warm-up should version in phone. um, okay, so as a standard of incantation is a contraband prescribed by the members of the American Band Association. 2 votes. The through almost 2% clarinet. This one. Which of all is not important element for effective solo performance? Oh. How should conduct for accurate intonation of the ensemble? Periodically. What places direct vowel the bottom of the tongue? Alright. That is okay. One is down, out, in, and up. No. It's up. Where's the following best technique for but it's an aspect to consider. There's selecting music for an ensemble. Or the height. The tongue. Alright. This down, in, out, up. For this one is the height. Which of the following instruments typically noted on the treble clef in sounds of major E flat? Which of the following numbers is a secular okay, so this one is by Medieval Arabians. The characters in the organ. The earth for polyphony. The motet was the first part of medieval. No. The mass. All this has to do with the mass. So the mass was Notre Dame. Some people call it Dean, but it's still called Dom. So hey, this one is
Michaud's Nest in Notre Dame.
As a large-scale form, the mass appeared in unique composite oeuvre, including for so do I have to say, yeah, that's fine. The ordinary, oh, okay. I know the ordinary saints of the saint is Kyrie, Gloria, Credo, Sanctus, Benedictus, Agnus. The motet was a major musical form of the medieval and Renaissance periods that emerged from the medieval organ of Encausier. Okay, so the motet was medieval and Renaissance. The medieval motet featured a tenor line derived from plaintive with one or more upper voices in French or Latin. The tenor line had a short, repeated rhythmic pattern. The upper voices had contrasting loudly upper voices. The text of the upper voices were sometimes independent in a different language, though this would have to be choral and no, this was not it. Which motet responds a genre of music to a certain form of structure. By the mid-15th century, the motet was known as a polyphonic sense for any sacred Latin text not restricted to liturgy. Non-restricted of the Renaissance. The motet was a musical form. So the motet was organ up, right? I know it's those three. The motet was a major musical form from the medieval and Renaissance periods. This emerged from alright, how much time we got left now? Oh, okay, 26 minutes. Okay, good. The texture of music and all voices or parts hold someone musical prominence or interest. This can be done several distinct texture. Polyphony has several voices or parts, but melodic interest is reduced to a single voice or part. All other voices or parts support the main melody as an accompaniment and move together in rhythmic likeness. Can be thought of as any form of centers a single melodic line. However, unlike polyphony, it does not have supplemental causing part. For example, plaintive in single line polyphony. In the Baroque era, music was solid ornate. That's Baroque music. I don't think I have to read the rest of it to figure out that's the characteristic. The musical innovation, and so the Baroque was brought the sackbut, which is the no wait, so now wait, I don't understand this. Okay, musical innovations. Oh, music theory stuff. Okay, I didn't know that part. I got a lot of tasks. It's okay. I'm a little doozy over here. Was a facet of Romantic era during the late 19th and 20th centuries. Tronto? That was okay. What is an nationalistic? Renzi Corsica gotta be? The Glinka. Oh, okay. Nationalism in Glinka. Okay. Listen, nationalistic composers represent Czechoslovakia. Ooh, we got some good answer. Nationalistic Czech composer be Santana Dvorak. Oh, hey, I had it right. What? Since the nationalist composer represents Norway and Finland, Greek and Central it's gotta be. The nationalistic composer who represents England. Edward von Williams and Holst gotta be those three. The nationalistic it's Albinus Gustava. Hungary was Bartok and Bartok. United States would be Ice Harris, Gershwin, and Copeland. Musical officer valued music. Okay, so also in program music. Describe program music. Okay, if I remember what I was told in my history classes, what is program? What is absolute? I'm going to say program has something behind it. It has because music that has non-musical images, it's gotta be absolute music. So I'm gonna say wait a minute. Wait a dang minute. It wouldn't be this one. But that course gonna have to be corrected because program music, if my knowledge is on par, that it has something to do with like religious or whatever. It has a plot. When sometimes your absolute does not have anything. Romantic period. Absolute does not have any story whatsoever. Okay. 21 minutes. Okay. Before the 19th century, horns had a limited range of notes. Okay. The various. Wait. Okay. Okay. I knew that one. So, this guy horns prior to the 19th century. What's the stopping technique do? Let's wait. What? Yeah, okay. So, okay. Impressionist? Alright. Schoenberg. Alright, to answer that question. That this composers and influence of Schoenberg. Alright. Okay, a trend in the 20th century is martial reaction is also a trend in the 20th. Oh, neoclassical. Began as a movement in the late 1960s. Minimalist movement. This composer Fritz Glass. Okay, so in the late 1940s, and the musicians merged rhythms of influence Afro. Okay, so then it have to be Latin. Yeah. List two songs of Afro-Cuban, Afro-Brazilian, neoclassical. Describe Afro-Cuban jazz. The Afro-Cuban 3-2 or 2-3 clave. Afro-Brazilian. 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 That's be Bossa Nova. Okay. Right, so remember it was okay. 51, so right. So originated through Africa, works on blues. That's a child, alright. Yeah. Which serves as a recurring motivic theme that which two terms what? Huh? Oh, I didn't know that one. Roger Wagner is oh. Okay, when's Ellis Horn organelle in the 13th century Quintana organelle. Does Alice a great tragic park? Okay. By the end of the 17th century, opera was a musical form that Raleigh. Okay, so opera seria, opera buffa. Opera seria is the serious one that the action took with three acts, which has this one. Buffa is focused on the light-hearted elements and often very humorous. The artistic music notes. Ionian mode. Okay, Ionian is major. Let's put it the way it's known as major scale. Dorian second scale degree. Okay, so instead of it being major, what does it do? Lower seventh. Oh no, raise 6. So Phrygian. Phrygian. Oh. Dorian. Phrygian. Lydian. Read for Miss Lydia. Oh. North Carolina. Okay. Key compositional since the classical era. Sonata form. Rotary ABA. Exposition, development, recapitulation. We got now 9 minutes to go till this ends. Okay, keep going. It definitely is a major orchestral form in classical era. Okay, major symphony. Classical symphonic form. Mixolydian is for the raised lower seventh. Lower seventh. Lists the movements and symphonic form in the characteristics of the movement. Symphonic form is okay. So the first movement is going to be fast, being sonata allegro with all the three. The second one is going to be slow, ABA. Third is the dance, minuet and trio form. And the fourth will be fast, rondo sonata, ABAC, CDA. Opera began as an art form in the late 16th century and considered stage dramatic works for singers and orchestras. Operas and oratorios, which because the oratorio is what focuses, but if it's the religious part, like the birth of Christ, the death of Christ, like for unto us that's Handel, and so is Messiah. And then also there's one called Creation that focuses on God's creation. That's another one. I forgot who composes that one, but that's another that focuses. Operas is Daphne. Bart. Seville. Bound Butterfly. Figure. Da 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 da. And I'm just singing some of them. Great. So thanks to Dr. Barnick and Dr. Seymour, y'all fill my heads with music literacy. Yes, and I know you filled a lot of people's heads too with it. Well, and I just already mentioned oratorio, Messiah, Elijah, Creation, For Unto Us, and also the Hallelujah Chorus, which is I think of Messiah. That's right. Balls is a dance. Ball form. I don't have to read the rest of it, though it's mold form. With composers of the Viennese Waltz. Viennese, Lanier Strauss, Schubert, Chopin, Liszt, Brahms, and Tchaikovsky. Oh, I'm on a ball today. This period from the 1400s to Renaissance. There's some of the so Greek modes. Renaissance in the year. I know it ended in 1600. It had to begin in the 1400, I believe, because 400 to 1400 is medieval. 1400 to 1600 is Renaissance. Now I'm about to approach the dang question about the dang Baroque era, because I know my teachers have drilled this in 1600s to the 1750s. I'm going to click you away. And I'm going to still say you're still in the Baroque era, so let's put you. Ornamentation to the embellished notes, trills, mordant, great. I'm just on a roll. Okay, keep going. Keep the questions going. Composers of the Baroque era. I've never had to write an outline on this one to study with. And I'm going to say Monteverdi, Corelli, Vivaldi, and I really meant by Vivaldi, I meant by the Four Seasons. La Parabra, it's part of that era. Scarlatti, Couperin, Remenal, Telemann, Handel, Bach, Purcell, and Frescobaldi. Yep, and I just already list all of them. It's kind of funny, but I just done listed it. Greek notes, okay. Greek mode. Wait a minute. So why is this part of the Greek mode? And African music. No. African song and dance. African is called in response. Some of the instruments of typical African music influence the African song and dance. Congas, rattles, claves, sing. Calypso music. Calypso is in Trinidad, which is fourth of the Caribbean. Rumba is African song and dance that is formed in Cuba. Merengue is Dominican Republic. Uh, so the pre-Columbians, they asked that, oh, mambo. Okay. Okay, so Albert Berlin, Jerome Kerr, Gary Smith, Porgy and Bess, this one. By the full flight musical complete begins and plot. Mambo. Okay. Now we're getting 1 minute. Let's see if I can do this for 1 minute. It says folk music is Appalachian. Some of the characteristics of Appalachian music. The typical instruments of banjo, mandolin, fiddle. Both are important figures. Both are important contributors. Mazurka, or